Am I the only person that absolutely loves a good hot dog, but you're not sure if it's healthy or not healthy? Well, watch this video to learn more. So, my favorite memory of eating a hot dog, there's a few of them, right? The first one had to be when my grandmother would make hot dogs and she would line up the kitchen like a little buffet. Well, actually, it would be on the stove, if I'm being honest. It would be the sauerkraut, and then we had another little like onion thing with it was like red sauce in it. I don't even know. We had the ketchup and the relish, and then she may have had like mayonnaise up there, but it was a whole to do, and it was an experience. And I remember I looked so forward, and I was so excited to have a hot dog, right? And then the bun. Don't get me started on the bun. You have to have like that potato roll. If you don't have a potato roll for your hot dog, it just doesn't hit the same, right? Another hot dog experience, not to say I really love it or really like it, is like when we chopped up in beans. Have you ever had hot dog chopped up in beans? Not one of my favorite meals. And don't get me started on those New York City dirty dogs. Have you ever had a New York City dirty dog? Now, years ago, whenever I went to the city, you got to get a dog and a pretzel. But as we grow older, we know better, so we must do better, right? And what's in a hot dog? I would always say, it's like the leftovers. It's like the crap, it's the crud that's in the pig, the hog, the fish, not the fish, the cow, whatever. It's like disgusting, right? And I was talking to a client because, we have to go in baby steps on this health and wellness journey. So I would say to her, protein is good. We want protein, eat the meat, don't eat the bread. Like if you get a burger, take the bread off it. So the other day we have our sessions on Monday or Tuesday, and she's telling me about her weekend. And she says, I'm so proud of myself. I went to this event and I went to the person and I said, give me a hot dog and no bread. And she was so excited. And I could hear the excitement in her voice because she didn't have the bread on the hot dog. And inside, I'm like, why is she eating a hot dog? But she was so happy that she didn't have the bread. I was just like, okay, great job. You didn't have the bread because I told you, it's okay to have the burger, but take the bread off. So I guess she assumed hot dogs were okay. So today, she hits me up and she's like, I'm gonna have a hot dog today. And I was like, okay, this has got to end right now. So I did some extra research on hot dogs because I really can't tell you the last time I had a hot dog because it's all like ground up and just like not real and all disgusting. So if you want like the real information, the tips on what's inside of it, I'm gonna post a video in an email that I'm sending that gives like the all the things that's in it. But there are, if you can believe it, some healthy hot dogs in it. And in the one video that I watched, there were two things that he mentioned that should not be in the hot dog. One of them is corn syrup, and the other one is dextrose. I might be saying it wrong, but it's something with a trose. We know all the troses, TROSE, at the end of anything is bad. So if those two ingredients are in your hot dogs, do not get those hot dogs, right? And I'm going to share with you some quick hot dog smart stuff, like what type of hot dog to get, because there can be healthy hot dogs, right? It's just like what's in it. Before I get into that, I want to hear from you, right? If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share in the comments what is your favorite type of hot dog or your hot dog experience, because I really want to know. I do. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready for some quick hot dog smart choice tips? Okay. Apple natural uncurated beef. I've never heard of that. It's better because it's smoky, it has clean ingredients, and it has a great taste. Applegate Natural. Okay, I'm gonna have to give that a try. Here's one. Hebrew National Beef Franks. I have heard of that. It's classic flavor and minimal ingredients. Okay, because when you're eating, you want to look at the ingredient label. We're about to start our next 21-day challenge, and I just got off the phone with one of my clients, and I said, what have you learned from the 20-day challenges? And she said, to read the labels, and it's so important because on the front, Alexa, stop. On the front of the bag or box or whatever you're getting, it's going to say low fat, low sugar, like all this great stuff. But then when you look at the ingredients, ay papi cholo, you don't know what's going on. So look at those ingredients. That's what she said she learned, is to read the ingredients. If it's got like a whole slew of ingredients and you don't even understand what they mean, throw it away, put it back, get something else. All right, here we go. Teton Waters Ranch, grass-fed. rich flavor, 100% grass-fed beef. Okay, so Teton Waters Ranch. Sabret skinless beef franks, lower sodium, lower fat, best health conscious pick. Okay, so let's get the, and you know, someone did tell me Sabret was the best. So, but get Sabret skinless, because I'm guessing the skin is something they put on it to, like, you know, keep it sucked in. So, Sabret. And then last one I see in here is Applegate Organics Neiman Ranch. Organic, nitrate free, we like that, clean, eating friendly. So for me, if I was to have a barbecue, because you know we got Labor Day weekend coming out, what you doing this weekend? We might want to have a barbecue, right? And of course, hot dogs are the jam. Don't get me into the bread. Leave the bread away. Anyway, so for me, it's going to hit with the Sabrets. That's the type of hot dog I will be getting if I ever buy a hot dog. With that being said, I want you to really lean. And when I say lean, I mean lean into your health and wellness, guys. It is so simple. It's little tiny baby steps, little tiny baby changes, right? Start slow with water. However much you weigh, drink half that and more. If you weigh 200 pounds, drink 100 ounces of water. And then each week, each month, adding on something simple to your health and wellness journey. If anything I said has touched your heart, sparked your mind, you're like, oh, that sounds good, join our community. We have a free community on Facebook, Elevate 360. That's the name of the business. I am your health and wellness coach, that person that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. I have a couple of spots left for one-on-one health and wellness coaching, life coaching as well. But our community, that's where it is. We have a 6-week course coming up, No More Traumedy. And this has to do with your health and wellness, with your mindset, your finances, your spirituality, your everything. So I hope to see you soon. In the description of this video, I have some links so you can follow me. With that being said, peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye.